Hi guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out how your married life will be. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can contact me on my email ID or DM me on Instagram. All the details are given in the description box below. So for today's reading, we have this blue star for group 1, silver star for group 2, and purple star for group 3. Pause the video, meditate on these, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box. So make your selection and let's get started. Hello group number 1. So for those of you who chose the blue star, let's find out how your married life will be. From the tarot cards, we have Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and Ace of Wands. All right, I'm already getting that one of you will be very impulsive and the other one would like to take their time with things. So there will always be this mixed energy in your married life where sometimes you guys will plan the heck out of things, important decisions, and at other times there will also be a lot of impulsive fun in your connection. So, a little bit of planning and a little bit of fun. But this connection, this marriage will prove to be very fortunate, very lucky for the both of you. There are a lot of people whose lives magically transform for the better post-marriage, and you're the kind of people who will witness that happening with yourselves. You'll notice how your life has become better. You're getting more positive experiences left, right, and center. Things are working out for you. Things are suddenly not as hard for you as they used to be. And there will also be a lot of traveling. Your finances will also improve significantly. Another message that I'm getting with the Knight of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune is that you both will start from scratch and create a very luxurious and comfortable and beautiful life for yourselves together. So you might meet this person when they've just started out in their career, when they don't have a lot of money, and same goes for you. But that is not a criteria on which you guys will be judging each other. You will love each other for who you are as individuals, as people. And you both will decide to get married. And with the emotional support of each other and otherwise also, that is how you both will build each other up and build yourselves up as a unit. So, started from the bottom, now we're here, kind of an energy. There will always be a lot of passion between the both of you. There are a lot of couples who, what is it called? I guess it's called the 7-year itch, after which it's believed that the passion begins to fade away, the sex life stops being all that great, but that's not the case with you. With the Ace of Wands over here, it tells me that you guys are a very passionate couple, and that is how it'll always be. There will always be a lot of romance and a lot of passion between the both of you. And there will always also be a lot of excitement. Like, there will always be a lot of freshness in your marriage. Like, nobody will be able to look at you and think that, oh, they've been married for so many years. No, because the way you both will be with each other, the way you both will behave around each other, it'll always feel very new to someone who's looking. They'll feel like it's some couple who's out here honeymooning, that kind of an energy. So it's really, really beautiful. But yes, the only thing which is nothing to worry about, I'm just pointing it out because I see it over here, is that one of you will be very rushed and one of you will be a planner. You know which one you are. So the other thing is how your person's going to be. All right, now this over here will tell us how your spouse will be in the marriage. And for that we have Exorcist, and it says freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So I'm guessing group number 1, you're the impulsive ones, right? So look at this. Your spouse will try their level best always to make sure, they won't stop you from your idea of fun. They won't stop you from doing impulsive things. But if they get the feeling that what you're about to do is not in your best interest, then they will talk you out of it. And they'll have your best interest in their heart when they do that. So if you're someone who isn't impulsive for the fun of it, but is impulsive just, that's just how you are, perhaps because you find it very difficult to invest a lot of time in planning and things like that. And maybe you're the kind of person who has in the past suffered a lot too because of your impulsive decisions. So the good news is that your spouse will help you to recover from this habit of taking impulsive decisions and then later on regretting it. So they've got your back, group number 1. This over here is how you will be in the marriage. And for that we have Wolf. Be independent, but work together. So that is how you'll be. You won't be the kind of husband or wife who always likes to be with their spouse, you will want your me time every day. And that is good, and they will respect it. They don't come across as the kind of person who will have any issues with that thing. So not only will you work beautifully as a unit with your spouse, but individually also you will blossom in this marriage. It'll bring out the best version of you. And oftentimes I see that you will be the one taking charge of things, whether it is family decisions, buying something, selling something, naming the child, deciding on their school, whatever it is, deciding on where to stay, etc., etc. I see you taking charge for all those things. And I see them happily letting you do that. I also see that if you're a feminine watching this reading, then you will prove to be a very good mother as well. Now, this over here, group 1, is an advice for you, which you can follow to ensure that you have a smooth marriage. So this says, relinquish self-importance. Personal importance or taking things personally is the maximum expression of selfishness because we make the assumption that everything is about me. So this is something that you must never do in your married life. Assume that everything is about you, take things personally, create a fuss and things like that. Don't assume things and don't take things personally at all, no matter what, unless and until you find out what they were actually trying to say, what their intentions were. Don't take things to your heart and make mountains out of molehills, because that is what might cause problems for you. So if you are someone who has a habit of doing this, taking things personally and getting offended by that, so now is the time that you can work on it, because otherwise it can prove to be something that might give you a little stress in your wedding. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you. If you would like to book a reading with me, audio, video, or text, you can contact me on my email ID or on my Instagram. You'll find all the details in the description box. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group number 2. So for those of you who chose the Silver Star, let's find out how your married life will be. From the tarot cards, we have 9 of Wands, the Emperor in reverse, 6 of Wands, and the Magician. All right, so this is good. What this shows me over here is that, first of all, you and your spouse will never give up on each other, ever, no matter what. You're the kind of couple who will never go to bed angry at each other. You will never sweep things under the rug. You will always talk it out. And if you're in a bad mood, or if your spouse is in a bad mood, the other person will never try to make a huge deal out of it, blow things out of proportion, and, play the victim card and things like that. That'll never happen. You both will be very, very understanding. And yes, sometimes their behavior might upset you, your behavior might upset them, but will you both give up on each other and leave the marriage? Never. That'll never happen. This marriage will be a huge success with the 6 of Wands over here. You both will progress a lot with each other as a unit in this marriage. Always forward looking, never looking back at the past, never digging up old arguments. And what I'm specifically liking for your reading, group number 2, is this Emperor in reverse, because this tells me that neither you nor your spouse will try to dominate the other. None of you will try to impose your leadership on the other. None of you will try to act like you're the boss and that this is your house, your rules, my way or the highway. I'm not getting those energies for you. You both will co-create with this magician over here. You both will co-create a beautiful life for yourselves. And this is another powerful combination over here, Six of Wands and the Magician, because what this implies is that you both as a couple will have the power to manifest and bring to your 3D lives whatever you wish for, whether it is material, whether it is emotional, having kids, whatever it is, whatever you and your spouse want, you will be able to work towards it and get it for yourselves, always. All in all, this seems to be a very happy marriage where you have no dearth of anything. You have everything that you could possibly ask for. And with this Emperor in reverse over here, it tells me that you both will be, this will be that kind of beautiful wedding where the basis of the marriage, is a beautiful friendship where both people treat each other as equals. And that's what I see for you. All right. Now, this over here is how your spouse will be in the marriage. And for that, we have Healer. So this is really beautiful. I mean, just look at it. What this says is that, what this means is that your spouse will heal you of all your past wounds. When you come back home from office, when you come back home from work and you're tired, they'll give you massages and things like that. But more than that, this is someone who will always be there for you when you need someone to just listen to you. You don't need solutions, you don't need answers, you just need someone to listen to what you have to say. And that's the exact kind of spouse that you're getting over here. Just their vibes, just their company will uplift your spirits. You'll forget all your tiredness after your day's work is over, Very relaxing. And another thing that I'm getting from this Healer card is that they don't seem like the kind of person who will pick fights with you. I don't see them ever starting an argument. Now, of course, it is bound to happen sooner or later. Every couple fights, so that's one thing. But the good news is, like I mentioned over here with the Nine of Wands, that it will never lead to anything nasty. All right, this over here is how you will be in the marriage, group number 2. And for that, we have Butterfly. Be ready to transform with wisdom. Okay, this is beautiful because over here, for your spouse, we got ability to help transform. And for you, we have be ready to transform. So you'll be very receptive to their advice, things that they have to say to you. They will truly help you move on from anything or anyone or any sad memory, any childhood wound, any pain that you're still carrying with you. And you never seem to understand how to get rid of it. Well, your spouse will help you get rid of it. Your spouse will help you transform from a caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly in her full power, in all her majesty. So this is really pretty. It's like they will bring out the best version of you. They will help you live a life which you never thought would be possible. They will make you so happy. And maybe, especially because we have this Healer over here, you've been through some things in your past. Maybe you're a bit of a pessimist now. And even when you're listening to this, you think that this won't be possible, those kinds of energies. But, well, you're wrong. Because they will help you get out of that lack mentality. They'll help you get out of that negative mindset. They will help you heal, group number 2. All right. This over here is an advice for you which you can follow to make sure that you have a happy and smooth married life. So this is be yourself around others. And what it says is, the biggest assumption that humans make is that everyone sees life the way we do. We assume that others think the way we think, feel the way we feel, judge the way we judge, and abuse the way we abuse. We are afraid to be ourselves around others because we think others will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us as we do ourselves. So maybe this is you. I mean, I'm sure you can associate with this right now. You have a habit of, self-victimization and not believing in yourself enough and things like that, and blaming yourself for every little thing that goes wrong in your life. So this is something that you need to stop doing. If you are afraid to be yourself, you will make sure that you don't do that in your marriage. Don't customize yourself. This is something that I always say. Don't change yourself for anyone. And I'll give you a little example. Just because your spouse likes a particular sport does not mean that you have to fake interest in it. I'm sure they won't appreciate it, and I'm sure they'll catch it in a jiffy. So just be your confident, gorgeous, beautiful self, and everything else will flow very smoothly for you. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you, Group 2. If you would like to book an audio, video, or text reading with me, you can reach out to me through my email ID or my Instagram. The details are given in the description box. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group number 3. So for those of you who chose the purple star, let's find out how your married life will be. From the tarot cards, we have Knight of Cups, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. All right, right off the bat, you're the kind of couple in whose marriage the romance just never seems to die. There will always be a lot of romance between the both of you. And because this is the energy of a knight, I'm sensing that it'll be very, and I know it might sound funny, but well, it is what it is. It's like how when you develop a new crush on someone, very schoolboy, schoolgirl sort of romance, things that other people might look at you and think that, what? But you don't care. And that's the best part about it. With this Chariot over here, I see you not giving an F about absolutely anyone. With this 9 of Pentacles being in reverse, coupled with the Knight of Cups, what I'm getting is that you'll be the couple who's joined at the hip, if that's the phrase. Excuse me if it's not. I hope you know what I'm trying to say. You will always be one with each other. And no, this won't be that kind of an annoying thing where you both just never seem to give each other space. That's not what I mean. But what I'm trying to say is that you both will love each other's company. This will not be the kind of marriage where the spouse comes to talk to you and you're like, what? Not right now. I'm not in the mood. No, you'll always be ready to spend time with them, talk to them, have fun with them. And lots of romance. You'll be those cute old couples at diners and those cute old couples having lunches and dinners together. That's the kind of wedding you're going to have with this person. That's the kind of married life that you'll be having. This will be a partnership of equality. With this 6 of Pentacles over here, no one person will be having the upper hand. Both partners will treat each other with a lot of respect and a lot of equality. And there will always be a very good work-life balance that you both will establish. Now, whether or not you both are working, but whoever works, they'll establish a very nice work-life balance. You'll never have to complain that they're not spending enough time with you and vice versa. I also see that you both will be very good with your finances. In fact, you'll be, I see you both being the kind of couple who likes to donate their time on weekends, go to an old age home, things like that, volunteer over there. I'm getting those energies for you as well. The Chariot over here is telling me that you both will be traveling together a lot. So maybe you or them likes hiking, and not just hiking or adventure sports. This can be anything, just basically traveling together a lot, and not just locally but internationally as well. And another thing that I'm getting is that although you both will be very diverse habits wise, still together you both will always be in sync, to such an extent that when people look at you, they'll find it hard to believe how two people who are so different from each other are coexisting so harmoniously. But well, that's the magic of it, isn't it? And that's what I see happening for you. All right. This over here is how your spouse will be in the marriage. And for that, we have this beautiful guide over here. So what this says is that your spouse will help you identify your strengths, help you come into your full power, step into your full power, step into your light, help you become the best version of yourself, and they will always be there for you, no matter what. This will be your go-to person. Different people have different go-to people, but for you, your go-to person will be your spouse. They'll always have all the answers to all your problems. They also seem to be someone who'll be wise beyond their years, someone who's very mature, loves to read, has lots of knowledge on diverse topics and things like that. But well, that's just their characteristics. More importantly, what I'm picking from this card is that this is someone who'll always be on the lookout for you. They'll always have your back. You can always count on them to help you get out of any mess that you might find yourself in. Not to say that you always will find yourself in a mess, but you know what I mean. This will be your guiding light, your spouse. All right. Now, this over here is how you will be in the marriage group number 3. And for that, we have this beautiful little ladybird. Accept happiness and good fortune. So I see you being this really chirpy and peppy kind of an energy. So you're the fun one, you're the fun parent, and they're the serious parent. You will be the one who will insist a lot on co-curricular activities and they'll be more about the scholastic side of it, studies and things like that. But apart from that, of course, what I'm getting is that you'll make them very happy. Always. And you will be their lady luck. If you're the feminine. And if you're not a feminine, if you're a masculine watching this, then in that case also, you will prove to be very lucky for your spouse. You will bring a lot of luck into this person's life. They will notice how, since they've met you, their life has magically transformed for the better. And slowly and steadily, everything is working out in their favor for them. When they're around you, they'll feel happy. Like, you know how there are those families where there's that one parent who has the ability, I keep on saying parent, but I mean like that one person who has the power to make everyone happy. Everyone can count on them. Someone who just lights up the whole room with their very presence. I see those kinds of energies for you. I mean, this is the kind of energy where, for example, if you go to your parents' place for some time, or if you go out with your friends somewhere or on a work trip or whatever, they will miss you, yes, but not just that, they'll also miss how quiet the house feels without you. That's the kind of chirpiness that I'm picking up from this card over here, which is why I said you'll be the fun parent. All right, now this over here, group 3, is what you can do from your side to ensure that you have a smooth married life. And it is, let your life be transformed. So what this says is, when you stop making assumptions, your word becomes impeccable and your life is completely transformed. Magic just happens in your life. What you need comes to you easily because spirit moves freely through you. So what this basically says, group 3, is that never make assumptions. Always talk it out with your spouse. Never go to bed angry. Never take things to your heart. Never assume that, oh, this is why they must have said what they said. There's no harm in confronting them. They're not going to go away anywhere. All right, they're your spouse. They're in it for the long haul. They want to be with you. This isn't someone who's afraid of commitment and things like that. And if they ever give you suggestions which deep down you know will help you improve and become the best version of yourself, don't let this thought creep into your mind that they're saying this because they don't like me how I am. That's not true. If they say something to you, it'll only be because they love you so much. They would love to see you be the best version of you. They'll have your best interest in their heart, which is why they'll say what they'll say. So don't assume and don't get mad at them. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you, Group 3. If you like this reading, do let me know down in the comment section below. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, audio, video, or text, you can contact me on my email ID or on my Instagram. All the details are in the description box. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you next time. Bye.